welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today I just want to talk about what you're feeding your body. And what I mean by what you're feeding your body, it's not a nutritional video or anything like that, although you can take some tips from it. But it's about everything holistically, everything that you feed your body, everything. So we can start off with food. What are you eating daily? Are you complaining about, wanting to lose weight? Are you complaining about your blood pressure, your blood sugars? I had to learn that the hard way too, because even though I look physically fit, I've been told that I have elevated blood sugar, which is going to be corrected. We're going to claim that, and elevated bad cholesterol. So I had to start looking within. What are you eating? And I was not eating healthy, honey. I was eating all the fat, grease, sugars you can think of. And it's like, at first I was thinking like, I eat food because I'm a foodie. I love food, y'all. But I had to think about what kind of foods was I consuming. And since then I've been cutting back. I've been learning about different ways I can still enjoy food, but just on a healthier level. And trust me, it's not that big of a difference. It tastes just as good if you know how to season it right, you know how to cook it right, you know how to pair it right. You're going to enjoy you a good meal. I was determined because, like I said, I'm a foodie. Don't take my food away from me now. I don't want no cardboard. I want some real food. So I had to learn to embrace what was going on with me so that I could embrace how to change it. And so that was one of the things that I've been working on, and I'm still working on and trying to work out, y'all. I still try to do my daily 15 minutes. It's not easy, especially working at an active job where I'm walking around most of the day and I'm climbing stairs and stuff now. I kind of put that into my workout because sometimes, y'all, I'll be so mentally drained. When I get home, I just want to relax. I want to take a hot shower. I want to make dinner and relax, and then I only have a couple hours before I have to be back in bed to get up to do these videos and get ready for work and things like that. So, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't get in my 15 to 30 minute exercise every day, like sitting there purposely doing the exercise. But like I said, I'm active at work, so I don't know if that counts. But I still try to pair it with eating better, eating my fruits, eating my vegetables, raw and cooked, eating lighter foods, salads, incorporating more vegetable-based things into my diet, and cutting out bread and sweet stuff that we know is sweets, cakes, donuts, cookies, ice cream, the things that I was in love with. But I cut it out because that's not worth my health. That's not worth me declining in health. And that's not worth me gaining unnecessary weight. I'm in my 30s now. It's time to chill. So it's been a blessing when I look at it in a different light versus complaining about it, because it's a common condition. It's a common situation. Lots of people are pre-diabetic, or they have elevated cholesterols or hypertension. And many people don't even know. They think they're completely fine, just like I did, until I went to the doctor and got my routine checkups and then found out. So let me explain again. It's not worth it to eat on, unhealthy foods and have an unhealthy diet, because it's going to eventually show. Even if all your blood levels are normal, they're regulated, eventually that fat's going to start to store somewhere, and it's not going to store in your bowel movement. It's not going to store in thin air. It's going to store in your body. So practice eating healthier. Even if you have healthy results, still practice eating healthy, because you want to maintain a good weight. You want to maintain good skin, because my skin I used to break out because I was eating a lot of meats, just eating a lot of sweets, and a lot of dairy products. And now my skin is flawless. I really get a breakout. So that's just something to think about. So moving past food, let's think about the education. Like I said in my last videos, let's think about the education that you're feeding yourself. What are you feeding yourself? What kind of knowledge are you trying to gain? What kind of new things are you learning? What are you putting your effort into? It's feeding you. It's feeding you. So whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whatever you're engaging in, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're reading about, whatever you're trying to learn about, whatever new skills you're trying to get, it's going to show up because it's inside of you. You're learning it. So what are you learning? What are you trying to teach yourself? What kind of friends do you have? You know, they say that birds of a feather flock together, and I used to be like, no, we don't. But yes, you do. I mean, even if you're not exactly doing the exact same things as that person, you're flocking together because you have something in common. And let me say it again. You're flocking together because you have something in common. Even if it's just, you may see one of your friends is kind of, you know, the loose kind. Let's just put it that way. If she or he is out here doing multiple things with multiple people, it may be an internal desire for you. You just not admitting it. You like, oh no, I'm not like that. But internally, you're curious, so you're flocking to that friend because you are living vicariously through that friend. Or, you know, you have other things in common, like maybe they drink a lot and you drink a lot, or they party a lot and you want to party, or they curse and you curse. It's something. So don't say that birds of a feather does not flock together, because that is a lie. And I was telling myself that for years. Like, I can be friends with somebody and not be like them. That is not true. Because even if you go into that friendship and you're not doing the same things that they're doing, eventually you're going to, because it's going to become second nature. It's comfortable for you. You see them doing it. You're going to start to do it. You know, honestly, be careful the kind of friendships that you're linking yourself to, because they bring influence and they're going to feed your soul. Whatever they're doing, whatever their demons are, whatever their aura is, whatever they just bring to the table naturally, you're going to pick up on that, and eventually you can only resist it for so long. You're going to start to slip. I mean, I'm sure you've had friends where it's like, I've went years without cursing, and then talking to this person one day, I'm just having a good time, laughing, and then bloom, cursing. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you stop going out to the club and then you meet somebody and you think they're super cool, but they like to go out sometimes. Eventually you may say no enough, but then it's like you don't want them to not be your friend. You don't want them to stop calling you. And so you're like, well, one time won't hurt. And then you find yourself back into the bad habit that you had before. So honestly, like, seriously, be careful what you are feeding your spirit, what you're feeding your body, what you're feeding your mind by the friends that you keep. And then third, be careful of the people that you're laying down with, because they are feeding your spirit. Seriously. And we all heard the terms, well, most of us heard the terms, the term soul tie. That's true. You laying down with somebody, all the spirits they had on them, from the people they laid with, from themselves, you lay down, boop, guess what? Whatever residue is on them is on you now. It's on both of you, honestly. It's still on them too, but it's on you as well. And you may be feeling like, I feel sad, or I feel angry, or you have a new situation that comes up and you're like, I don't know, now I just want to, I don't know, be promiscuous or whatever, and you don't know why. You're like, that was never me. But then you have to think about the people that you're laying down with. Because if they're laying down with somebody who is promiscuous, or if they're promiscuous themselves, you lay down with them, some of that residue gets onto you, and you pick up their bad habits, their spirits. And so everything that you do is feeding your body, feeding your spirit, feeding your mind, feeding your temple. Because remember, you are a temple. It's your job to protect yourself. So you just need to be careful, not just on what I'm eating and how much water I'm drinking and how much exercise I'm doing. That's great, you know, but there's more parts to you too that needs protection. You need to protect yourself in a way that you are being cautious and careful of who you're giving your body to, male or female. Be cautious. And I don't just believe in, oh, well, we use protection and, because it's still a connection that's going on. And you're kissing, you're doing things that's swapping out those spirits. I mean, I don't know if you believe in that, but soul ties. And so just avoid it all together and focus on, okay, just like if you had a brand new home. If you get a brand new home, you built it from the ground up, it's yours. You get those keys, what are you going to do? You're going to protect it. If somebody comes to your house, they got to take their shoes off at the front door. They're not allowed to come in touching your walls. They're not allowed to come in being dirty. So think of yourself like that. Think of yourself as a brand new home. Renew yourself. You're a brand new home. You're not just going to let anybody come up in your home, being disrespectful to you, messing with your mental health. You're not going to eat foods that's going to break you out and make you look older than what you are, or make you gain excess weight that you don't need and it's hard to lose. You're not going to lay down with somebody who does not respect you, who is not your spouse. But if you don't believe in that, then someone who is not just monogamous with you. You're not going to give yourself away to somebody, to friends and to associates who don't want the same things you want out of life, who's going to take you off path of where you're trying to get in life. You're not going to do that, because you're going to say, I'm new. I'm choosing what I want in my body. I'm eating healthier. I'm reading things that's going to benefit me and help me grow. I'm choosing friends that are on the same path or walking in the same direction that I'm walking in life. I'm choosing a mate who's only going to be with me, who is okay with just being with one person, who's okay with marrying me, who's okay with waiting until we get married, or whatever you believe in, or whatever you need, whatever you feel like will make you feel complete, comfortable to go that next step. And if you don't have those boundaries right now, you need to get those boundaries, because people will use you up, fill your body up with all kinds of toxins, things you may not be able to get rid of, emotional, the A word, physical A word. They will just treat you like nothing because you treat yourself like nothing. You treat yourself like a garbage can. Do you want to be a garbage can, or do you want to be a brand new house? Come on now. Which one do you want to be? You get two choices. And like I said, when you think about something that's brand new to you, you cherish it. So cherish yourself. Cherish your body. Cherish your mind. Protect yourself. All of me is full of armor, because I know the dangers of just being a garbage can in any way. The garbage can to food, friends, relationships, situationships, family, all of it. You have to learn to protect yourself. Be careful what you're allowing your body to get nourishment from, because regardless of what it is, it's feeding you in some type of way. Oh, this little bit won't hurt. Yeah, it may not, but it may give you cravings to do it again. So don't play with it. You see what I'm saying? So that's my little spill on watching what you feed yourself. It's just something I thought about, something that just on my mind, because I know that a lot of times, a lot of us we just think of what we're feeding ourselves as in food, but we don't think about how much everything else in life feeds our spirits as well, and feeds us in some type of way, both positively and negatively. And we don't really protect ourselves from that. We just protect ourselves on what we're eating because we want to look good. A lot of us are kind of vain, but we just worry about what we look like. But on the inside, we're dying. On the inside, we're crying. On the inside, we're ugly, because we connected ourselves with so many things that are not good for us, and we're unhealthy. We're not cleaning it up. We're not putting in the work that we need to put in to clean it out and to make space for more positive things to come into our lives. So really think about it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We'll continue the conversation as always. And also give me any examples of when you had this experience, or things that you think that you may need to change, or things that you would like to change. Or just let me know if there's any other things that I maybe didn't say, because like I said, I think from the top of my head and from my heart. So whatever's coming from me is just coming in this moment. I'm sure there's plenty of other things that we could talk about feeding yourself that's not good for you, that you can share with in the comments, and someone else can get the blessings of seeing what you had to say and maybe learn from it or apply it to their lives. So again, let me know what you guys think, and we will talk next time. Bye.